Legendary psychologist B.F. Skinner said a failure is not always a mistake. It may simply be the best one can do under the circumstances. Mistakes require change and need effort to make the change that is needed for improvement. I am alone and having a hard time finding a partner because of repeated mistakes that I've made with all the girls I date. I did wrong many times when I was dating them. I am not a playboy and playful. The reality I'm not mature enough to understand my repeated mistakes. I have been single since I was 15 years old and continue to look. I am a failure and accept that I am facing karma because of the repeated mistakes that I keep making. It is easy for me to make girls, yes, for 2 days, but it's hard for me to learn to satisfy, and that is my big mistake, which I think makes me a failure in dating. My big mistake became my best lesson, and all the girls I date are all my teachers. Because of them, I learned a lot of lessons. Every day I make choices to become part of myself, and I believe that every choice I make is successful. But not all the choices that I make give the satisfaction I am expecting. But whatever I receive, I am committed to adjusting myself to satisfy. A decision is always the reason for everything. I am disappointed in some of my choices because it is wrong. I make wrong choices because it is a mistake. I regret picking that choice because it is not the right one. But whatever I get if I did not make the wrong choice, I will not know the meaning that I received to know the right answer. It is a lesson that mistakes need reflection, a good understanding to correct the mistakes that I made in every decision. The reality mistake doesn't really define that we are a failure right away, but it gives instructions on how to get the right answer. It is part of the experience to make a mistake. Don't regret it because if it never happened, you would not learn, understand, and know anything. We fail because of a lack of knowledge, no idea, and wrong understanding. Mistakes happen when you are not properly prepared. Don't down yourself if you make a mistake. Instead, ask yourself and find a way to get the right answer. Sometimes disappointment makes us give up and pushes us to stop and discontinue everything. All of that happened because you did not control your expectations. Remember that one of the best teachers is to learn from our mistakes, and the way to learn from them is to have experience. If you cannot find the answer because you lack knowledge, you have to look to other people to learn. A mistake can lead to failure if you keep doing the same thing. By changing your ways to get a perfect result, you need a good understanding and knowledge. Awareness is the solution to knowing the answer. Not having awareness can lead you to repeated mistakes that will make you a failure. To see your mistakes and change the result of being a failure, you need to be open to yourself to expand your awareness. Don't be the same, level up, grow up, and raise your standard. Keep learning to know the answer and avoid repeated mistakes to lead you to failure. Change your beliefs and values by expanding your comfort zone. Don't be the same, level up. The only way to learn is to start with yourself. Start being in charge of yourself. You lead and manage yourself because you are the one creating your choices. You choose who you want to be, and mistakes are part of us to know how to learn. Don't be the same. Show up by learning and making everything possible.